Hey guys, Kenny here, the Hobby Cop, and thanks for stopping by my channel. So today, PSA announced that they will be suspending all their services except for the more expensive ones. So that means you, as a submitter, cannot submit your cards to PSA. There was some question at the start. Well, what about group submitters? Will there be like I submit my cards to a group submitter that's considered like a preferred group submitter? I got an email shortly after PSA saying that they too are shut down. So the only way now, if you want to send your cards to PSA, is through their Super Express service, which you can see behind me here is $300. So if I move my mouse here, you can see service suspended, service suspended, service suspended. Even Express, that's down below me here, is service suspended. But if you want to spend $300 on your card, you can send it to PSA. So why'd they do this? Well, obviously, we know they increased their prices not that long ago, hoping to slow down, I guess, the surge of cards that were coming to PSA as they had a backlog of millions of cards. And from recent announcements from PSA, I think he was the CEO, somebody Orlando. Sorry, I should have pulled that up. But he talked about even after the price increases, they had a 3-day period where they received more cards than they did for the last 3 months. So if you think the hobby is dying, you think the bubble has burst, that's saying no, it has not. But basically what PSA said, they saw that and they said, uh-oh, we're not going to be able to keep up. And as a, like, obviously they have new ownership and they want to get this ship righted. Right now PSA is kind of a mess when you think about it, that they're offering X number, a 20-day service, but it takes 9 months to get it back. That's not the proper way to run the business, and they're just going to leave the window open for other companies. But also, this decision that they've made now definitely is going to leave the window open for other companies to come in, because basically now they've said they suspended all service until July 1st, 2021. And they're going to slowly introduce tiers back in. So they didn't say how they're going to do that, but my assumption would be the first one that is kind of behind me here would be the Express service at $150 a card. That would come back first. Then you'd move up to the top here for the regular service at $100 a card, then to economy, and then value after that. So value probably would be scheduled to come back July 1st, and the other ones may be working their way in. The reason they were doing this is they need to get rid of that backlog, and they can start fresh on July 1st. Now, obviously, me just thinking of come July 1st, all of a sudden they're going to have millions of cards thrown at them. So I don't know if they do something like the HGA approach where they only allow so many cards a month to be submitted to them. I don't know, or they're just hoping maybe with the price increase now that will slow it down. So what does that mean for you? So that means for you and me, I was just preparing my submission now for next month, but that's not going to happen. So I actually, for the last little while, I've been trying to get my cards in with HGA. I thought that'd be a cool little thing to try out. So you remember HGA, they originally started out with a limit. I think it was like 2,500 cards on Thursday and 2,500 cards on Friday. And it was first come, kind of like first serve. Now it's you only can submit 5 cards at a time, and basically what you have to do is you have to go in a waiting room. You randomly get assigned a spot as you submit your cards. Once they hit the 2,500 cap, you're done for the week. So I've been trying to do that for weeks, and I can't get my cards submitted to them. So that's not really an option. Beckett, they're just as backed up as PSA, so you're gonna wait a long time for them. And then the other companies, like, can we really trust them yet? It seems, like I said, HGA, like, it seems like their slabs have been selling well on the market. Beckett definitely obviously sells well, but your SCGs and all the other ones like that, you just don't get the premium. But that could change now, because you think about it, with Prism basketball coming out, I think that's tomorrow or today when you're watching this video. There's going to be thousands of cards out there that people wanted to submit, and I think that's probably why PSA had to cut off there today, because they just knew once everybody started ripping their Prism, they'd have their Anthony Edwards ball, all their different cards that they wanted to send into PSA, and they'd get even more backlogged. But now if people want these graded, like, is it worth sending your Ball card or your Anthony Edwards card in at $300 Express? Obviously, if you get a Prism Silver of one of those guys, yes, you'd still make money off that, but just a base card, no, I don't think you'd make money off that. So you get to look at SG or HGA or Beckett again, long delay. So really, I don't know. Like, this definitely opens the window. We'll like to see. I personally, what I would like to see would be HGA step up and maybe allow more cards in, hire some people, because I really like the look of their slabs. And my group submitter that I submit through, they said they're going to be in talks with PSA over the next couple weeks, and I guess in attempts to try to get the service back, because that's their livelihood. So hopefully maybe they can get something set up where they can send the cards in sooner, and I'd send my cards through PSA. Ultimately, I would like my cards graded by PSA. Obviously, that's not going to happen until July 1st. My second choice would be HGA, but I just can't get them submitted. I go in the waiting room, and I haven't had a chance to submit any cards yet. And once I do get a chance, it's only going to be 5 cards. I already have my order already on HGA, but I just haven't been able to do that. So what are your thoughts on this? Do you think this was a good decision by PSA? I personally feel they had to do it. They had to try to catch up. And a lot of people were calling them for them. We'll just stop accepting cards, catch up. Now you got that. So now, of course, you're gonna have people complaining that they shut down. But then, are you gonna try another grading service? Are you gonna send them to Beckett and wait? Are you gonna try to get an HGA? You're gonna go to SCG or all these different little tiny ones that are out there, or are you just going to start selling raw cards? You're going to hold on to them until PSA opens up in July again. Leave a comment below. What are your thoughts? What are you going to do? And we'll see you on the next video.